I'm Simon Best and I'm the module leader for MGT3193. This is the Business Startup module. It's about teaching students what sorts of things they need to think about if they were going to start up a business. So we look at a range of different factors that impact on the process of starting a business. No prior knowledge whatsoever is required. In terms of the content, no, but in terms of deciding that this is an appropriate module, which suggests that prospective students talk to students who have done this module previously, because it's not taught like a traditional module at university. It is helpful if they're aware of how it's taught. If you have absolutely no interest in starting a business, and if you're totally committed to working for a large organisation, you probably won't get as much out of this module. It's aimed more for students who are interested in starting a business or who realise that they're more likely to end up working for a small business. So it's not just about starting a business, it gives you a whole range of skills and knowledge relating to small business. First thing is that it's very experiential. By that I mean I don't stand up in the class and say this is what you have to learn. We explore theories, ideas. The workshops are very activity based. Probably the second thing is that you get to learn how to work in a group under pressure, because most of the module involves working in a group. From about week 4 right the way through to the end, you're in a group working on your project. The third thing is the way the module is structured. It's not a traditionally taught module. It involves a series of workshops, self-directed learning followed by one-on-group feedback sessions. 100% coursework, no exams. It's divided into 2 parts. You have an individual bit where you write a reflective essay and explain how you are applying what you've learned. And then there's the group activity where you come up with a business idea, and as a group you have to write a business plan. So what makes this unique though is that you don't write the business plan at the end of the module. You actually write it as you go. And the module's divided into 3-week chunks. Each chunk or each section looks at an aspect of the business plan. Over those 3 weeks you draft the first part of that business plan. So the assessment is something that you do as you go. It's not disconnected from what you're doing in the workshops. There are 3 critical things that we're looking at the student achieving. First one is if they want to start a business, they will have the skills and ability and knowledge to do that. If they don't want to start a business, 70% of them are going to end up working for a small company, but they will have the skills and knowledge of how a small company functions and operates, and that will make them a better employee. And the third outcome we're looking for is that most people, around 70% of your shopping and sales is done through small businesses. So the idea too is that you will be a much better consumer because you'll have that understanding of how small businesses start up and function. It's a very realistic, very hands-on module. What you're actually doing is the same sorts of things that you might do in an assistant or manager's position in a small company. Developing the business, identifying opportunities and finding ways to help the business grow and function more effectively and efficiently. As a direct link if you want to start your own business, in terms of where you're going in your future, I think you come out with an enormous number of skills, because I don't stand in front of the class and say this is a theory you need to know and here's another theory you need to know. I create a framework and it's up to you to decide what theory is appropriate for your particular idea. So again, it's driven very much by your desires and wishes, and within that you improve your analytical skills, you improve your thinking skills. Surprisingly, you improve your listening skills because you get feedback from anywhere up to 20 different business people as you progress through this business plan stage. So there's a whole range of skills over and beyond knowing the theory behind whatever it is that you're doing.